What's up everyone, welcome back to another video in this beginner Python series. In this video we'll be calculating a user's gross pay. We'll start off by taking in some inputs provided from our user, form a calculation and output a message to our user. Alright, I hope you enjoy it and I'll see you in the video. Alright, so we'll be creating a program that will calculate someone's gross pay. For this example, we're going to use the number of hours they worked and multiply that by the amount they get paid per hour. Our first step is to create a variable that will store information on how much they make an hour. Let's call that variable rate of pay. Let's assign it to our input function and pass in a prompt. Enter hourly pay. We're then going to place our input function into a float function, since we want a real number and the input function defaults to a string as its data type. Now that we've coded their rate of pay, let's create another variable to store the amount of hours they worked. Let's call it hours worked. Again, we'll assign it to the input function and pass in a prompt. So let's enter amount of hours worked. And let's place this input function into a float function because we want a real number again. Now our next step is to calculate their gross pay. So to find the gross pay, we'll multiply the rate of pay by the amount of hours that they worked. And let's actually save this result into a variable. And let's call this variable result. Our final step is to print to the user what their gross pay was. So let's use the print function, pass in a message, your gross pay is, followed by a comma, and then our variable result. And actually, let's take this one step further. Let's make our message to the user a little more detailed. We can actually incorporate our input variables into the message to our user. Let's use another print function before the one we just made. This time we're going to make some changes. Let's do you worked, comma, our variable hours worked, comma, another string, hours at a rate of, comma, and our variable rate of pay, comma, and finally an hour. Alright, now let's test our program. So first we enter our rate of pay. Let's say we make $15 an hour. And let's say we worked 25 hours in a week. Take a look at our message. Notice how we're giving information back to the user. This made our message more customized to our user, and it also allows them to check that they've entered the correct information. Something to note is that this program doesn't incorporate overtime, sick days, and so on. It's just a basic hours worked by rate of pay. Alright everyone, that's it for this video. Stay tuned for the next one in this series. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below if you enjoyed this video. Alright everyone, until the next one.